Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and today I am here to make a corner flip card. Now, it's quite creative the way you cut it. So stay with me, and I'm going to show you how to make it. I'm using Dad's Garage stamp set by Honeybee. And then for the Happy Father's Day, I'm using an old stamp of Lawn Fawn, and it is called, what is it called? Magic Spring. But it has Happy Father's Day and Happy Mother's Day on it. So I'm using that. All right. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I cut this. And there is a handout for it as well. So just let me get all my stuff here. All right. So you do need a cutter. And this is a 4. Hi, Shell. Hi, Maureen. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 side fold card, so portrait. You're going to open it up. Okay, and I'm going to put my card. So here's the center fold. So I'm going to put my card up to the 3-inch mark here. So you see that 3-inch mark. And I'm going to take my blade and I'm going to put it at 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so that's just 1/8 past half. So I've got this lined up on 3, and I've got this on 5/8, and I'm going to slide this down to 3. So once this little arrow hits 3, we're done. All right. So now I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to rotate it clockwise, and I'm going to line it up at 2 1/2. I'm going to put this back down, and remember it's on the 3. If it's moved, you'll have to adjust it. But you can see there that I have it on the 3. Okay. And then I'm going to slide this down to the 5/8. All right. And there's the 5/8. So now, this is the front of my card. So I have this little right angle here. Okay. Now I'm going to take this right angle and I'm going to flip it. How am I going to flip this? Flipping it this way. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to flip it so it looks like that. And then I'll just press down there. All right, so I'll do that again. You'll want to turn it this way, but that's not the right way. You want to flip it back. Or do you do it this way? Oh no, that's right. I'm sorry. You're going to push this in and flip it like that. Okay, so you're going to take it like this, push this in, and it goes like that. Okay? And then that's your corner. All right, so you take it, push it in, and it flips. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to take this paper, and this paper is cut at 4 1/4, or 4 by 5 1/4. Just get my ruler here. And I'm going to, on the top left side, I'm going to measure in 1/2 inch and mark it with my pencil. Put a little tick mark. And then down here, I'm going to measure 1 3/4. And just put a little tick mark. Let me see if that's right. Yep. All right. So now I've got a tick mark here at 1/2 and a tick mark here at 1 3/4. I'm going to cut it from this, we can call this A, down to B. Okay? So I'll just get my cutter again. And I'm going to cut from A down to B. And you want to save this piece because we're going to use it on the inside of the card. I'm just going to erase my pencil lines. All right. Take my and now this is going to go under here. Just leaving about 1/8 inch border. Okay, so now that looks like that. Okay, and then this piece, I'm going to take a piece of black paper. Hi, Tracy. And I'm going to put a little, about 1/4 inch border here. So it looks like that. And then I'm just going to trim, just to add a little interest to that triangle. All right, and now I'm going to take this triangle. Yes, it has been a while, Tracy. And I'm going to put this in the corner, the top right corner of my card, leaving an 1/8 inch border. Okay, so now when it closes, it looks like that. And when you open it, it looks like that. All right. Now I have my dad's garage, but the motorcycle, and all the little bits and pieces. It's very cute. So now on this one, this piece of black is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and that is going to fit right here. All right. I better get this out. So I'm going to put it here. The white section of this is 3 by 3. Okay. And then I have this piece. And this piece is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Now I'm going to stamp on this one. I'm going to stamp King of the Road. So you could use this as a birthday card, Father's Day card. You can use it. Okay. Ink. Hi, Dan. Nice to see everybody today. I was at Scrapbook Cottage this morning dropping off the men kits. So they're there. So if you pre-ordered, you can pick them up. Or if you just want one, you can go to the store, pick it up, or order it online. And if you're out of town, they will mail it to you. All right, so here's my King of the Road. So I'll get that put on. All right, and then I'm going to put these little wings on here. Okay, I gotta say this is a great little tool for my tape gun. I don't lose it. It's right in front of me. I don't get it covered up with anything, so it's perfect. I love it. So if you have one of these, you should order one of these. They're only $8 and they're wonderful. It's called, I think it's called a tape holder on their site. All right, so let's get the motorcycle on here. They're by Gabriel Hart and my friend Darlene husband makes them. They're 3D printing, so they're wonderful. So we got the motorcycle, and I also have this gas pump. There we go. And then this one says open 24 hours. Let's tuck that in there. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now I'm going to open this up. And this one, I believe, is 2 1/4, 2 1/2. So the 2 1/2 fits right over top of this space. So we'll get that on. And on this one, I am going to stamp Happy Father's Day. Actually, I am going to leave it because I can do a birthday. I don't think I need, oh well, I'll do Happy Father's Day. Give it to Brooklyn and Zayden. go. And then I'll take a marker here. And just color in the fathers. It's quite a nice stamp. Okay, and then I've got yellow. There we go. Bring back my card. And I'm just going to put that right here. So that one is 2 by 2. So there we go. King of the Road. Happy Father's Day. Now I'm going to add a few of the elements here. I've got a gas can and an oil can, so we'll put those on. I think my husband had about 6 of these things. Oops. He can never have too many. But when I cleaned the garage out a bit, I think I found 6 of them. And we'll put this little there we go. King of the Road. I love the way this little corner is created, and then when you open it up, you sign your personal message here. Yeah, it's fun. But it would be a great birthday card. So it's a great stamp. So it's called Dad's Garage. And there is a die that goes with it as well. So I think it's great. So I will, later on tonight, I'll post the handout. And unless I have time right now, Linda and Paulette are here working on kits. And if I have time right now, I'll do it. Okay? So cute. All right. Thursday. June is Pride Month. So, of course, I like to do lots of rainbow things. So I'm using the splotches, which is a fun stamp set. And it's right here. Lots of fun. So I did my splotches and I put Celebrate. Sometimes all you need is a little splash of color. Isn't that great? And this I'm using on Thursday, and it has Celebrate in it, but it has lots of other ones. This is a fantastic die. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dies. It's perfect. And you get all sorts of all the offsets as well. So I'm using that one. So this is my first Pride card of June. I try and do one a week that has a rainbow theme. All right. So there we go. So that's on Thursday. I'll show you how to use that stamp. So I hope you try making this. It's lots of fun. This is actually a card that's in the men's card kit, the Rust and Rev. So there's instructions in there for it as well. All right. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Bye bye.